Namaste, dear students. First of all, I want to welcome you to our English class of grade 10. Today also, I hope you might have been ready with your English textbook, notebook, and pen or pencil. Are you ready with them? Good. Can you tell me what did we learn in our previous class? Yes, you are right. We did the task under listening and speaking skills. And can you guess what are we going to learn in our today's class? Okay, you are right again. We are going to learn something new under grammar. So first of all of you go to grammar 1 of your textbook. Have you reached there? Good. What do you see there? Okay, grammar 1. And under grammar 1, what instruction is given there? Now, let me show you. Yes, the instruction for us is read the story below and tell what the underlined words are used for. Dear students, here are two things, okay? So, there is a story and there are words and some particular words are underlined, okay? And you have to notice why those particular words are underlined in the story. Is it clear to you? Good. If so, let's read the story, okay? Before reading the story, there is a picture. Can you tell me the name of this bird? Okay, don't worry. You will know the name of this bird in the story, okay? Now, let's begin reading the story. Now, I want to read for you and you also read with me, okay? A heron was walking sedately along the bank of a river. All he could see on the clear water was a little fish. This might be a good breakfast for me, thought the heron. Suddenly, his eyes fell upon a big octopus passing by. Master Heron should not be happy with such a tiny fish, he said to himself. I wouldn't even trouble to open my beak for anything like that while I may have a lovely dinner. But I must play a trick on the octopus or it will escape. The fish and the octopus were smarter than the heron. They swam into the depths of the river and disappeared. The poor heron had to be content for breakfast on a tiny snail. Dear students, I hope you might have seen the underlined words here. Now, can you tell me the underlined words in this story? What are they? Yes, you are right. That is could. And what is the next word underlined here? Oh, yes, you are right again. This is might. And what is another word again? Should. You are right again. And what is the next word that is underlined? Well done. Wouldn't. And other words that we have underlined here are, yes, you are right, may, must, and had to. Have you noticed them? Good. Now, your job is why those words are used here. You have to know it. And later, we have to be able to use these words in our writing, in our speaking. Okay? Is that clear to you? Good. Now, can you tell me why this could is used here? For example, you can read this sentence once again. All he could see on the clear water was a little fish. Okay, you have to find out the function of this word here. Next sentence we have, this might be a good breakfast for me. This might be a good breakfast. Does it show a certainty here? Surety? Is that the sure thing for this heron to have this breakfast? So you have to find out like this. Okay, here all he could see. Does it show the ability or what? You have to try to find out. Okay, similarly we have here should. Master Heron should not be happy with such a tiny fish. So what is the function of should here? See, it looks like maybe giving advice or suggestion, or maybe what? You need to find out from this story. Next, I wouldn't even trouble to open my beak for anything like that while I may have a lovely dinner. Now, what is the work of wouldn't here? Or you can say would. Okay. Likewise, what is the work of may here in this sentence? I may have a lovely dinner. Why do we use may here? Okay. Next, but I must play a trick on the octopus. Now, what is the work? What is the function of must here? You need to know that one. Likewise, we have here had to. The poor heron had to be content for breakfast on a tiny snail. So, what is the function of had to here? So, have you got any idea about the use of these words? And grammatically, what do we call for these words? Can you tell me? Okay, don't worry. Now we are going to learn about them. These words are called modal verbs. Okay, they are used in the story differently for different purpose, for different function. Now, can you tell me why could is used here in this story? Can you tell me? You just try to tell me, please. Okay, don't worry. Now I want to show you. See, could is used to express ability. What heron can do. All he could see, it shows that his ability. What heron could do there? He could see all clear water. Okay, so could is used to express ability in the story of the heron. Is this clear to you? Good. If so, you have to write it in your notebook also. Please write it down. Could is used to express ability. Okay, modal verb could is used to express ability. Is it clear to you? Good. Now, next underlined word we have is might. Now, why might is used in the story? Can you tell me? Now, it is used to express possibility that can take place, that can happen, possibility. Okay. For example, if we see the black clouds in the sky, then there is a chance of raining, At that time, we can say it might rain, Possibility, okay, that can take place. Is it clear to you? And also, you have to write it down in your notebook. Modal verb might is used to express possibility. Now, next, what is the next underlined word in the story? Yes, it is should. And why should is used there? Yes, should is used to give advice. Okay, should, modal verb should is used to give advice. Is it clear to you? Now, next underlined word we have is would. Now, why would is used there? Yes, it is used to express a conditional mood. If something happens, then another action can take place. Condition, So, the heron had that type of conditional mood in the story. So, would is used. Modal verb would is used to express a conditional mood. Have you written it down again? Good. Next, we have may. Now, may is also used to express possibility, and you can take might sometimes as the past form of may also. Okay, and may is also a modal verb, and again it is used to express possibility that can take place, that can happen. Okay, have you written it down? Good job. Next, we have must. Now, you must write them down. It means that there is not any option for you. You must do that work. So, it means that must is used to express obligation or compulsion. There is no chance. You cannot say, I don't want to do. Okay, you have to do. So, if we have something compulsion like that one, we have to use the modal verb must. Is it clear to you, dear students? Good. Now, we have another modal verb used in the story is had to. And this is also used to express obligation or compulsion in the past. So, for the present, you have to write down must, and for the past, you have to use had to. Okay, the heron had to be content, The heron had to be satisfied. There is not any option with the tiny snail. Okay, so dear students, now in your communication, in your writing, in your speaking, you should be able to use these modal verbs for these purposes. Once again, I like to repeat it. See, could is used here to express ability according to this story. Okay, but these words have other functions according to the different situations. For example, I can say could can be used to make a request. For example, could you open the door please? Okay, but here today we are based on the story. Okay, the words are used in the story, and accordingly you have to use these modal verbs in your daily communication. Okay, now in this story you can find could is used to express ability of the heron to see the clear water. Okay, I have already told you that they have other functions also, but today we just want to deal with the functions used in the story. Is it clear to you? Good. Now next, the modal verb might is used to express possibility, which I have already told you that that can take a place. Okay. Next, should. Should is used to give advice. Now would. Would is used to express a conditional mood. And we have may there in the story, and based on the story, may is again used to express possibility. And again we can use may for making request also. For example, you can ask with your teacher, sir, may I go out, but here we are based on the story. Okay, so may is used to express possibility. Likewise, must to express obligation, compulsion, which we have to do. There is not any option not to do. Okay, next one, had to, and this also shows the compulsion, and we use this had to modal verb for past time. And there is also given the heron had to be content with a tiny snail. It means that there is not any option for him for having breakfast. Is it clear to you? If so, now we are going to do some task. Are you ready for it? Good. Now what is the instruction here? Yes, the instruction is complete the sentences below with the correct words given below. Okay, now we have the modal verbs here: could, can't, must, may, should, might, and would. Now you just read these sentences and you just fill in the blanks with the correct modal verbs, and we'll discuss them. Now I just like to read the sentences for you again. A. This ... be Safal's coat, it is too small for him. B. ... you please tell me the way to the airport. C. ... you like to stay with us at the weekend. D. Do you know where Jack is? He ... be in his office. E. The sky is overcast, it ... rain in the afternoon. F. Sonam has been walking in the field all day. C ... be tired. G. The film is really wonderful. You ... see it at least once. I hope you might have already done it. It's not a very long task, Now, can you tell me what is the correct modal verb that you have written in the first sentence? This could be Safal's coat, or this can be Safal's coat, or this must be Safal's coat, or this may be Safal's coat. What did you write there? Okay, let me check whether you are right or wrong. Yes, your answer should be this can't be Safal's coat. Now you have to get the hints from here. It is too small for him. If it is suitable for him, it must be Safal's coat. So it is very small for him. That's why you can write down this can't be. Okay. So it shows us strong, thing that is not. So have you written can't? Good job. Next, B. What did you write there? You please tell me the way to the airport. Okay, let me show you. That is, could you please tell me the way to the airport? Now it looks like a request again here. See, could you please tell me the way to the airport? Now if I know, I can say yes, you have to go. I can give directions, So have you written could here, dear students? Well done. Next, you like to stay with us at the weekend. So what modal verb did you write there? Okay, you are right again. Good job. It is, would you like to stay with us at the weekend? Good job. Next one we have, do you know where Jack is? He be in his office. He ... be in his office. So what do you write there? Do you know where Jack is? If you are sure, you can write down he must be in his office. If you are not sure, If it is only possibility, you can write down something next. So what do you write there? Okay, you can write down he might be in his office. It means that you are not sure. It is just a possibility. Okay, do you know where Jack is? Because it is just a possibility, you don't know. That's why you say he might be in his office. But if you are sure, then you can write down he must be in his office also. Okay. Next, E. The sky is overcast. Now you can see the clouds, black clouds in the sky. Now what can happen? Again, what is the right word here, modal verb? Yes, it may rain in the afternoon. Sometimes being clouds in the sky doesn't mean that surely rain. Okay, so it is just a possibility. So you can write down it may rain in the afternoon. So possibility that can take place, you know. Have you written may here? Good. Sonam has been walking in the field all day. Now, what is the right modal verb here? She be tired. Dot, dot, dot. So what is it? Yes, she must be tired. So we can see, she has been walking throughout the day, walking in the field all day. It means that if we walk continuously for a whole day, surely we will be tired. So you can write down she must be tired. It is very much sure, you know. Now next, the last sentence we have is the film is really wonderful. Now, if I know that the film is really wonderful, I can advise you, I can suggest you. Then what modal verb is correct here? Yes, you are right again. You should see it at least once. So this is just an advice. This is a suggestion for you to watch this film. Is it clear to you? The use of these modal verbs in the sentences? Good job. If so, now again we have another task, and it is also a very short task and easy task. See, the instruction says us complete the sentences below with must or can't in the blank spaces. Now you have to be careful that if something surely happens, must. If something surely does not happen, then can't. Okay, so very easy. Let's do it. Now I just like to read the sentences for you, and you just do it quickly. Okay, the man is looking around. He dot 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 be lost. B. He dot 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 be a doctor. He has not studied medicine. C. Susmita failed the test although she is a smart student. She dot 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 have prepared well this time. The restaurant always serves really good food. They dot 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 have employed excellent chefs. E. There dot 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 be something wrong with the fan. It is making an unusual sound. F. This dot 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 be Sumana's book. There is a stamp of the library on it. And the last sentence we have is G. He dot 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 have had hard times. He has lost his job and has to support his elderly parents. Dear students, I hope you might have already done your job. Now can we start discussing? Okay. Now the first one, the man is looking around. So what is the correct word here? Must or can't? What do you say? Repeat it once again. Yes, he must be lost because he is looking around this side. That side means he may not know the way, you know. So he must be lost. Okay. Next, B. He dot dot be a doctor. He has not studied medicine. If a person has not studied medicine, can he be a doctor? Yes, you are right now. So your answer should be he can't be a doctor. Okay, without the knowledge of medicine. Next, Susmita failed the test although she is a smart student. Now what is the correct word? She can't have prepared well this time, or she must have prepared well this time. She failed although she is a smart student. Means she can't have prepared well this time. If she must have prepared well this time, then she would not have failed. Okay. Now D. The restaurant always serves really good food. Now, serving good food means there should be good cookmen or chefs. Okay. So you can write down they must have employed excellent chefs. There dot 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 be something wrong with the fan. It is making an unusual sound. Means something wrong there. So you can write down there must be something wrong with the fan. It is making an unusual sound. If there is not any problem, it will not produce any unusual sound. Okay. Next, F. This dot 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 be Sumana's book. Must be or can't be. Why? Yes, there is a stamp of the library on it. So, can't be Sumana's book. Okay. If it is Sumana's book, then there won't be stamp of the library. Now, the last one. He dot 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 have had hard times. He has lost his job and has to support his elderly parents. Means he can't have hard times or he must have had hard times. What is the correct word here? Yes, you are absolutely correct. He must have had hard times, okay? Because he has lost his job and has to support his elderly parents. Is it clear to you? Very good. If so, now I have a home assignment for you, your homework. Now, your homework is use the following modal verbs in your one sentences, okay? You can use could, can't, must, may, should, might, and would in your one sentences. Is it clear to you? Well, if so, now again we have another item under grammar 2. So, have you reached grammar 2 in your textbook? Good. So, what is written there? Yes, you are correct. Match the following imperative sentences with their functions. Now, what is imperative sentence? We will learn later, okay? First of all, you just try to find out what is the function of this sentence. For example, kindly tell me where the bus park is. So, what function? Does it mean giving direction or warning or making a command or giving advice or making an order or giving instruction or making an invitation or making a request or suggesting? Likewise, B. Go straight and take the first turn on your right. C. Cook the rice in medium heat until it turns tender. D. Please join us on the tour. E. Don't feed the animals in the zoo. F. Wear warm clothes. G. Put your hands up. H. Get out of here at once. I. Let's go for a walk. Now we have the functions here. I have already read for you. Giving direction, warning, making a command, giving advice, making an order, giving instruction, making an invitation, making a request or suggesting. Now you do it. Are you doing this task? Good. I hope you might have finished this task. Now let's hold a discussion. Can you tell me, kindly tell me where the bus park is? What does it function here now? What is the function of this sentence here? Now you just tell me, match it please. Yes, it is a making a request, okay? Kindly tell me where the bus park is. The person is making a request here, okay? Now next, go straight and take the first turn on your right. Now showing the way to a person, to a visitor. So what function does this sentence serve here? Okay, all of you tell me loudly please. All right, let me show you. C, giving direction, okay, showing the way. Turn left, turn right, walk straightly, you know. Next we have cook the rice in medium heat until it turns tender. So what function does this sentence serve here? What is it? Okay, let me show you. Giving instruction. Okay. Next, please join us on the tour. So what is it? Please, we are going to a tour. Please join us. So what does it mean? What function does this sentence serve here? Okay, tell me once again loudly. Okay, let me show you whether you are right or wrong. Making an invitation. Come and join with us means making an invitation, okay? Next, don't feed the animals in the zoo. So what function here again? All of you tell me once again, please. All right, it means making an order. Don't feed the animals, okay? That is prohibited. We should not do that one. Next, wear warm clothes. So what function? Okay, let me show you. Giving advice. See, maybe it is cold and you have to wear warm clothes, okay? Next, put your hands up. Now you have to put your hands up. Someone shows you, for example, maybe a weapon and tell you, put your hands up. So what type of function does it serve here? What did you say? Okay, let me show you. Warning, okay? If you don't do like that, then there happen something, Next, get out of here at once. So what function again? Get out, get out from here. Get out of the room. People say like that one. So what function? Making a command. Okay. Now the last sentence we have is let's go for a walk. So what is the function here? Yes, you are right. Suggesting. Okay. Dear students, I hope you might have got the ideas of the imperative sentences and at the same time functions they serve. Okay. Now after this we have a task and you have to do it. Change the following imperative sentences into negative. For example, turn left at the junction. So how do you change it into negative? You start writing in your notebook, okay? And later you will have to tell me. I'll write your answer on the board. Is it clear to you? Okay, turn left at the junction. Change it into negative, okay? Next, please open the door. Next sentence, again you have to change it into negative. Next, let him tell a story. Change it into negative. Next, put out the light. Another sentence we have, let's play a friendly football match. And we have again, please help the man get out of well. And next sentence we have, imperative sentence is, instruct the people about how they should walk. Now, are you writing? Are you changing them into negative sentences? Good job. Now, it's your job to tell me your answer and I want to write them on the board, okay? So, the first sentence is turn left at the junction. So, what is its negative? Yes, you are right. Don't, or you can write down do not, okay? Do not turn, T-U-R-N, turn. So, then what you have written there? Left at the junction. L-E-F-T, left at the junction. J-U-N-C-T-I-O-N, junction. You are right, okay? Now, next sentence we have is, please open the door. So, what do you write down? This is A. Now, B, don't. Then, what do you write there? Yes, open the, O-P-E-N, open the door. Please, okay? P-L-E-A-S-E, please don't open the door. You are right again. Now next we have, let him tell a story. How do you change it? Don't let him tell a story. Okay. Don't let him tell a story. Is it? And is this right or wrong? Don't let him tell a story. Is this right or wrong, dear students? Yes, this is not the right one, okay? So, when there is let, we should not use don't in the beginning, okay? So, instead of this one, it should be let him not tell a story. See, if there is let, okay, then we should not use don't, okay, in the beginning of the sentence while changing imperative sentence into negative. Instead, we have to use not after the subject, or you can say object, okay. Let him not tell a story. This is the right negative form of the imperative sentence using let. Is it clear to you? Good. If so, I want to erase this wrong one, okay. So, you have to also correct in your notebook. Now, your negative form of this imperative sentence should be let him not tell a story. Have you corrected? Good. Now, next we have again put out the light. What did you write there? Yes, very simple. Don't put out the light, or do not put out the light. Okay. Now, I am not writing because it's right. Next one, let's play a friendly football match. Now, again, you have to be, see, let's is used there. What do you write? Don't let's play a friendly football match? No, see, like this one. Okay. Let's not play a friendly football match. Okay, let's not play a friendly football match. Is it clear to you? There is verb play, so we have to use let's say not before verb. Is it clear to you? Good job. Next, now please help the man get out of well. So it is very simple again. Now you can just write down, don't help the man get out of well. Please, you can add at last. Okay. Next, we have instruct the people about how they should walk. So what is the correct form here again? Yes, you are right. Don't instruct the people, or do not instruct the people about how they should walk. Dear students, I hope you might have got the idea that while changing the imperative sentences into negative, we have to use do not or don't in the beginning of the imperative sentences. But remember, if there is the use of let's, we should not use in the beginning, as I have already shown you in the examples. Okay, is it clear to you? If so, now I want to ask you what imperative sentence is. So for example, if I write, I want to go there, I want to go there. Is this an imperative sentence? I want to go there. Is this an imperative sentence? Now again, I want to write down another sentence, okay? Go and bring me a glass of water. Is this an imperative sentence? Go and bring me a glass of water. Now, between these two sentences, which one is imperative sentence and which one is not? Can you tell me? Yes, if you have seen our examples or the task in our book, turn left at the junction, please open the door, let him tell a story, put out the light, let's play a friendly football match. Now you can see all the sentences start or begin with verb. Okay, verb. So there is not subject, here is subject. We have verb, okay, subject and predicate, you can understand, but here we have verb. So from this sentence, you have to understand that always imperative sentences begin with the verb, okay? And don't forget that, as we have already practiced, in our task, see, kindly tell me where the bus park is and go straight and take the first turn on your right. These all sentences started with the verb, but they function differently, okay? They have different purposes. Is it clear to you? For example, I can say, go and bring me a glass of water. It can be a command, okay? It can be an order. But if I join here, please go and bring me a glass of water, it can be a request, So this is how the imperative sentences are used in our daily communication. So we can use them in our writing, in our speaking. Is it clear to you? Good. If so, I have a task again for you, but that is your homework, home assignment, okay? And can you guess what is it? Yes, you are right. Write a set of instructions to take a photo from a mobile set. Dear students, here, while you are writing a set of instructions, you have to be very careful. Do you know what is it? Yes, you have to write a set of instructions starting with the verb, okay? And starting with the verb means you have to write imperative sentences in your task. You can use affirmative imperative sentences, you can use negative imperative sentences. For example, you can say unlock your mobile phone or mobile set, okay? Then you can go to the camera icon, go to the camera icon. See, unlock your mobile set, unlock, we are using verb, go to the camera icon, go again verb, imperative sentence, okay? This is how you have to do this task. Is it clear to you? Good. If so, we have come to the end of our today's class. And in our today's class, we have learned two things under grammar 1 and grammar 2. So what did we learn under grammar 1? Yes, we learned to use some modal verbs for different purposes, like for example, for possibility, for compulsion, for suggestion, and always use them in your daily communication. And again, what did we learn under grammar 2? Yes, we learned imperative sentences. Okay, and imperative sentences are used for different functions. For example, suggesting, warning, giving instructions, that we have discussed. Is it clear to you? Good. If so, please use them in your daily communication. It's all for today. Have a wonderful time. Goodbye.